Besh, ang hirap naman ang pinapagawa ni Sir sa atin.
Oh, ano nga ba random variable? Ano ba ang discrete random variable? Ang continuous random variable? Ako litong-lito na talaga, swear.
Bes, ano ba to? Ang hirap naman.
Ano may tumulong naman? Buhay estudyante talaga, oh.
Ana, Bel, bakit para napaka-stress ng mukha niyo? Ano bang problema?
Eh kasi sir, ang hirap-hirap naman kasi ng pinapagawa niyo sa amin.
Ang ibig niyo pong sabihin, medyo nalilito pa kami sa assignment namin, sir.
Ah, yun lang pala eh. Ba't di niyo ako agad sinabihan? Wala naman ako masyadong ginagawa. Eh, sige, papakita ko sa inyo. Oh, eto. Tingnan niyo dyan.
A random variable is a variable whose possible values are determined by chance. A random variable is typically represented by an uppercase letter, usually x, and its corresponding lowercase letter x is used to represent one of its values.
In simple terms, a random variable is the result of a chance event that you can measure or count. We will use the following examples to learn about the things that are random variable. Gab has an ice cream stand and sells homemade ice cream in coins. Gab wishes to analyze his sales and make decisions about employing an assistant and expanding his business. Gab has collected data from the last month and can tell you how many ice creams were bought in each transactions. The table lists the number of ice creams bought and the number of customers who bought that number of ice creams. We can define X as being the number of ice creams a customer orders. X is a random variable. It is called random because it can take simple different values and is a result of chance. We estimate the probability for each value of X by finding the relative frequency from the historic or experimental data. The distribution for X, the number of ice creams one customer buys, looks like this. In the Dutch diagram, it looks like this, which could be rearranged to look like this. We often like to show distributions as a graph. We can use these distributions to answer questions. Gab wants to know what is the probability that the next customer will buy exactly one ice cream. We look on the table and tell him that the probability X equals 1 equals 0.45 or 45%. Gab then asked out of 200 customers how many will we expect to buy more than 3 ice creams. We want to find the probability that X is greater than 3, so we add up all the probabilities that we apply. The probability that X is greater than 3 equals the probability X equals 4 plus the probability X equals 5 plus the probability X equals 6, which equals 0.04 plus 0.04 plus 0.02, which equals 0.1 or 10%. 0.1 times 200 equals 20, so we would expect 20 customers out of the next 200 to buy more than 3 ice creams.
Yun pala! Ang random variable ay ang mga values determined by chance.
Oo, so halimbawa, maglalaro tayo ng toss coin. Sa ating first toss, magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang posibilidad, yung head at saka tail.
Oo, tama. At kung may tatali natin ang lahat, magkakaroon tayo ng final outcome. HHH, HTT, HTH, TTH, DHH, at TTT. At pagkatapos doon, ay may bibilang natin kung ilan ang head at kung ilan rin ang final outcome.
Oo, gets ko na.
Gets ko na rin.
Alam ko na kung anong ibig sabihin at tungkulin ng random variable.
Eh, sir, ano naman yung discrete random variable?
O sige, ate ipagpatuloy ang video. Okay ba yun?
A discrete random variable can only take a finite or countable number of distinct values, mean values that are exact and can be represented by non-negative whole numbers.
Examples of discrete random variables are number of customers to arrive in the next hour, number of customers who pay by cash, number of days in a month which the store is closed due to rain, and the number of cones being baked or being sold.
Ay! So, ang ibig sabihin ng discrete random variable ay ang mga bagay na nabibilang na walang decimal at hindi fraction.
Oo! Gaya na ng mga bato, nabibilang ito ng buo at walang fraction at decimal.
Ay, ganun pala yun. Kung ang discrete random variable ay tanging whole numbers lang, ang continuous random variable naman ay ang mga fraction at decimals.
Tama! Ang discrete random variable ay ang mga bagay tulad ng mga aklat sa inyong bag, prutas, papel, at kahit ano pang mga kagamitan na nabibilang na walang decimal o kahit anong fraction at tandaan, walang negative number dito.
Gets ko na!
Okay, gets ka na rin.
Gusto niyo bang makita ulit ang continuous random variable?
Yes, sir!
A continuous random variable can assume an infinite number of values and undetermine its specific values. This means they can assume values represented not only by non-negative whole numbers, also by fractions and decimals. These values are often results of measurement.
Some random variables are continuous, which means that they can take any value within the range, including fractions. If you wish to model the weight of an ice cream, it would take a range of values in grams, so it will be modeled by a continuous random variable. Gab is interested in how long is he going to serve the customers and how long to scope an ice cream. This would both be continuous random variable measured in minutes or seconds.
Ay, ganun pala yun. Kung ang discrete random variable ay tanging whole numbers lang, ang continuous random variable naman ay ang mga fraction at decimals.
Oo! Gaya na ng mga tape measure, ruler, at timbangan. Ang mga bagay na ito ay nasusukat, kaya meron itong fraction at decimal. Gaya rin ang sukat ng iyong sapatos, damit, palda, at lahat ng mga iyon ay nasusukat. Kaya meron din fraction at decimal. At ito ay continuous random variable.
Tama ka talaga, Bes. Ang galing natin.
Oh, gets you na? Ganun lang kasimple yun.
Maraming salamat talaga, sir, ah. Kung di dahil sa'yo, malamang mag-zero kami bukas.
Ah, sir, napaka-thank you po talaga.
Hindi, walang naman yun. Kung may tanong at kailangan kayo, punta lang kayo sa parokya at huwag kalimutan mag-aral tayo ng mabuti.
Sige, sir! Maraming salamat po!
Lights, camera, action!
May papakita.
Apan ha!